Hey everybody, it's Shadowstar and Crystal here for another review of Legends of Tomorrow. So this time it's Left Behind.
This one's kind of boring. Not much
I
happens.
would entirely disagree. I enjoyed this one. We start off with the same scene we saw last time. This time we see that Kronos captured Snar, and then we get the whole revelation that Kronos was Mick the whole time, and
Yeah.
it doesn't amount to much, but it'll go somewhere soon. But not too
Yeah,
much
but
happened.
it's not fun if you already knew.
Yeah, you get the revelation, you get that part, you get some dynamic between, you get conversations between Mick and Snart, and that's all about it. But the more fun side is we get to see once again them trapped in the past, which means we get to see like Ray and Kendra living in the past for 2 years, which was fun, although we only saw it for like a couple minutes.
Yeah.
They did this weird thing where they kept increasing the increments of skipping ahead by 10. First it was 10 minutes in the future, then it was 10 hours, then it was 10 weeks, but then it was 2 years. But there's a single line in this episode that so many people look over and they think it's a continuity error when it's one line that many people miss.
What?
This is the episode where Sarah's bloodlust is cured.
Oh, yeah.
There's a line that Raz uses that seems to indicate that she took some sort of medication to fix her bloodlust. From this point on, she never mentions or has her bloodlust ever again. So I guess this
Okay.
episode is the cure, and most people seem to forget that. A lot of people are like, oh, what happened to Sarah's bloodlust? It just vanished. No, this is the episode that does it.
Okay.
And which means we got to have the League again, and honestly, like I said, I do love the League. I've always enjoyed stuff with the League. Here's the thing, we get to have the League without the usual drama that often comes with some of the stupid plots. So it's nice to just have the League and have Ra's al Ghul without all the stupid stuff that usually comes with it in Arrow Season 3 and 4.
Oh, yeah.
So you know what, that's at least refreshing.
It was okay. And then in the end, she gave him a hint and said, send your daughter here so she can rescue me, and her name is Nissa, by the way. And then he probably said, well, now that you tell me that, I want to pick a different baby name.
But, to be fair, we did get introduced to a different Al Ghul. We got introduced to Talia.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a more interesting point of, and this kind of ties into a recent Flash episode, is once again, how does this connect back with the original timeline? Because now Raz knows about Sarah and knows about these things. He's going to meet Sarah and have all the stuff happen. What's he going to do? He already knows all about Sarah. Why would he let Sarah join the League if he already knows about Sarah? It's not like he's somebody who knows we got to preserve the timeline. On the other hand, this could explain why he seems to have a bit of a prejudice against Sarah and Nissa being together, and why he says Sarah is never truly loyal. Because he knows Sarah's going to not end up being loyal to the League.
True.
So you could argue this was circular. He knows that Sarah's never going to be truly loyal, which is why he's always disapproving.
Yeah.
Because guess what? He's actually right when he says his loyalties are misaligned. So maybe he does know.
I guess so.
But then you would argue why'd he let her join the League in the first place, but I don't know. It was fun seeing like the whole, you got the League of Assassins, and then you've got a, just like it was odd seeing like the League of Assassins be perfectly outmatched when Barry saved everyone. Now you've got the League of Assassins meeting like Hawk Girl and Firestorm and Kronos and all that.
Yeah. The thing I hate is that, Rip shows up in her bedroom and she's like, oh, intruders, and then later on she's like, nah, I don't want rescuing. Why didn't she just say to Rip, nah, I want to stay here, and then just let him go back to the Wave Rider?
Because, as we say, it's time drift. She becomes her old self.
Yeah,
Although she's her old self, she does have knowledge, like when she immediately took Ray's suit away and told the other League members to make sure Stein and Jax are separated.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she knew what she was doing, but well, she eventually stays around, and we do get a fight with her and Kendra, which harkens back to the early episode. Yeah. Although the one stupid thing is, Rip says he wants to challenge them to trial by combat and says, oh, I thought I'd be fighting you. How the hell did Rip think he'd be fighting Raz? As in, like, why would he ever think that?
If that was his plan, does that mean he thought he could beat Raz?
No, Oliver couldn't even beat him. Raz practically surrendered, so how the hell he thought Rip, who barely ever fights, could beat Raz? Oh well. Good thing Snart got his hand fixed. Even if he didn't, he should have thought, while they were there, he should have just said, hey, Snart, dip your hand in the pool.
Yeah.
Oh well.
He had Gideon to fix it.
But yeah, this was an enjoyable episode. Like I say, here's the thing. Although you might say it's a little boring if you're not that into the league, the factor is people often forget this about season 1 seems to have a lot of episodes which are essentially crossovers because, you know, we're back at the league, we're doing Arrow stuff, we've got Ra's al Ghul, it's all Arrow characters. Just like we had in the Future Star City episode. And again, like we'll have in, I believe, a couple more episodes, we'll get some other characters showing up, which I remember.
Yeah.
So yeah, although it's funny, we get all these crossovers, but they're all connected to Arrow. There's no, like, references to Flash, really, other than maybe when Stein hallucinated.
Yeah, true.
Other than that, we've not really had anything Flash-related.
Yeah. Well, I said my opinion. I didn't enjoy it too much, so I'm just going to go 6.5.
I'm going to give it an 8.5. I really enjoyed it. It's a good Legends episode that manages to connect with other stuff. We get to see League stuff without having to use all that drama. We also learned that the League has existed since 30,000 BC, or possibly earlier.
That's just the invention of writing.
Apparently. The invention of Arabic writing. I don't think Arabic writing has existed for writing, yes, but not Arabic writing.
I don't think that's the number he said.
He said 30,000 BC.
I thought he said 300 or something.
No, I'm pretty sure it was 30,000. Maybe it was 30,000 BC, but either way, that's still a long time. But all in all, what is the next episode called?
Progeny.
Ah, yes, I remember what that episode is.
Yeah.
Because we said we're going to the future. The first time we're going to the future, actually.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. I don't have fond memories of next episode, but the few ones after it are enjoyable.
Yeah.
This season goes fast. I mean, to be fair, it's only 16 episodes, but yeah, more than halfway through. Legends is getting better and better, although season 1's always kind of hit and miss.
Yeah, it's okay, but...
It's got some good ones, but enough about that. I suppose we did have silly drama with Ray and Kendra, but who cares about that?
Yeah, that was annoying.
It's like, okay, we've got league stuff, we've got to put relationship drama. They go hand in hand, even though they're not related. Anyway, enough about that. We'll see you next time for more Legends and other things as well.
See you next time, guys.